I'm going to show you how to make a comparative dot plot. Here's a picture of the actual graph we're going to make. It's two dot plots for comparison here. These are graduation rates of 63 basketball players and graduation rates of all athletes at the colleges that they come from. I'll put a link to the file, the JMP file that has the data in it, in the description box below this video. It's example 2.6. One way to get the comparative dot plots is to open up your graph builder. If you happen to have version 13 or lower of JMP, which a lot of you do, then chart builder can't do the comparative dot plots. But the way to do it is to left click on help over here, and then left click on sample data. That'll bring up this window here. There's a triangle where it says teaching scripts. Left click on that. Left click on the triangle next to teaching demonstrations, and where it says dot plot, left click on that. That opens up this window where we need to tell the JMP software where we have the file. So locate the file, the JMP file, and double click on that. That'll open up the data table here and also this dot plot window right here. This is pretty easy to use. I'm just going to come over here to the data column and left click on the rates, the graduation rates. Left click and hold and drag the graduation rates over to the x-axis, and then we want to split that graph up by the type of athlete, either basketball or all athletes. We can resize the dots here over here where it says dot width, and that'll get our graph looking a lot more like the image of the graph I showed you we were going to do. You have some control. You also have some control over the size of the graph. You can resize it, and if you want to change the font, whoops, I can just click refresh here, and whoops, okay, that takes me back. I've got to resize it. That's okay. Can resize my window. I can always start over if I want. Maybe if I get a little picky. So yeah, I'm just going to drag rates down, and I'm going to split by type, and I'm going to resize my dots. And if I want to change my font of my x-axis label, I'm just going to right click on that and left click on font. I'm going to bold that. Maybe I want to change the font size of my numbers along the x-axis. I can right click on those and left click on font to take care of that. You can change the color of your dots or the background of your graph just by right clicking on the white space of the graph there. And well, there's marker size settings you can change. I'll let you mess around with that. So that's how easy it is to make the comparative dot plot. One way to pasting this in to your Word document or your Pages document, wherever you're going to write your report. One way to do that is to save the file. So go to File, Save As, save it as an image type. Change the file type to PNG or JPEG files. Those are both image files. And once I've got that done, the file saves like this. So I need to do a little bit of cropping here. Right now I've got the Microsoft Paint, the newer version of that up. I'm not very good at that, but it is easy to crop in that. Just come up here to edit and then click on crop. I can just drag this down and drag this over. Looks like I probably want to change my font sizes here to where they actually match up, so that's something to go back and do. Click on done and save. So that's how easy it is to make a comparative dot plot in JMP.